Do you want to know one of the best ways to get coaching clients really quickly, to get your presence out there, to let people know what your expertise is? Well, I'm going to share today the number one strategy I share with brand new clients of mine to get the word out about your business, to allow people to get to know you really quickly, and to turn them into clients within a period of days or weeks. So I'm Brian Czekanski. If you're brand new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, so you get my content every single week. In the next month, I'm going to cover the top 20 strategies that I go out and work with clients and coaches and consultants in particular in helping them get up to 7 coaching clients within a month. And what it's designed to do, why 20 different strategies? And the reason that I see it is every time somebody buys a course or follows a guru, that guru tells them one specific strategy that they should go with. And usually it's Facebook ads to a webinar to maybe an email sequence to a discovery call. And I'm here to tell you that there's more than one strategy that you should be utilizing for your business. In fact, what I recommend with my new clients is that you operate on at least 3. I'll go through specifically those 3 types of strategies and why 3 in particular is the right mix. But again, one of the things that you should do is you should be able to wake up every single morning and be excited about doing lead generation, client generation, looking for those clients, because it's a big part of your business. But if your strategies don't match up with your own unique personality, then it's going to feel like a drag really waking up every day. It's going to feel like a corporate job. It's going to feel like something that you don't really enjoy. So I'm here to kind of show you the way in terms of how we can kind of lay out the full amount of strategies that are out there, so you can kind of pick and choose from that menu of the ones that kind of fit your personality, the things that you like enjoying, and how you can kind of go out and discover, like in trying out some of these strategies, how do you come down to those 3 strategies and really come together and create a very consistent coaching business where you can scale it over time into group programs, masterminds over time. So again, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Over the next month, I'm going to cover 20 different strategies. I can guarantee you over those 20, you're going to find the perfect fit for you, your personality, your coaching business. So if you're just like right now, if your coaching business is all based on referrals, or if you're just not getting that consistent lead flow that you're looking for, I'm here to help you over the next month to find those strategies that really work. And I'll show you how you can go about kind of the process of going out there, trying out these strategies, and how you actually know, like, here's how to narrow it down in terms of what I should focus on. How am I going to get the right clients, and how am I going to get the consistent coaching business that I'm looking for? So let's hop into the first strategy. And this is one that anytime I bring on a new client, it's something that I sit down and say, like, are you comfortable being on video? And it's really important because the first strategy I'm going to talk about is going live on social media, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn. Being live is something that each of these platforms really loves and enjoys. They want more of that content. And I'll show you in just a second on one of the platforms how they actually incentivize you to do lives, because they're going to notify your entire network. They're going to publicize your content to more and more people. What most people don't know is anytime they put out content on Facebook, LinkedIn, is that most of your network doesn't see your content. It might be 10% or less. On Facebook, it's probably even lower, just because the news feed is so crowded. So they can't send all your posts to your entire network. It might be, again, it could be a certain percentage of your network. It tends to be those people that tend to like your comment, tend to like your post, comment on them, your new connections. So if you just made a connection with a new friend, then Facebook in particular takes that as a sign that that person should see your content, and they're going to start seeing your content. And again, if they don't like your posts or comment on your posts over that first couple days or first week, then Facebook will take that as a sign that they probably shouldn't show your content to that person going forward. So you have to realize that even though you're putting posts out there, even though you might have a huge amount of followers or a huge amount of friends, a big network, that doesn't mean that everybody's seeing your content. But if you can use live videos in kind of creating your own TV show, that's going to really help you put it out there, because again, Facebook, LinkedIn, even YouTube is going to alert your entire network that, hey, this person is live right now. You should go check it out. Comment on it, have a conversation while you're on video as you go along. So, and this is really important because most people are terrified of video. I can say for myself, I was certainly terrified of video, even going back a few years. And what changed for me is kind of just getting a comfort level around it. So I got comfort level around video by doing a challenge every day, putting out a video on Instagram. It was 1 to 2 minutes. Got really comfortable. That first video that I put out, my arm, hand was shaking. I probably did 30 different takes before I posted it on Instagram. And then by the end of the month, I got a lot more comfortable. If I stumbled over words, things like that, it was perfectly fine because I felt a lot more comfortable, felt at ease. I had some organization involved as well, and we'll kind of go into that in a second. But kind of think about your lives as kind of like your own TV show. And the fact that you're showing up on a consistent basis, really important. So it could be something that you do once a week. With a lot of my clients, I'm suggesting that they go on every single day. Pick a time during the day where you go on for 3 to 5 minutes, talk about one simple idea. Could be business related, could be something personal, could be just something that's kind of newsworthy that you talk about. And in doing so, you kind of start to create your audience. You start to find those raving fans that start to get to know you a little bit better. They start almost organizing to their schedule, just like they would a normal TV show. Like, hey, I'm gonna check out this person. I'm obviously gonna get those notifications as well from Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. But also, it's just part of my day. It's part of my habit. Like at 11 o'clock every single day, I'm watching this person and I'm seeing what the latest they're talking about. I could also comment on back and forth. That's a great part of a live video is you can actually have a conversation with your audience back and forth. Find out what's really top of mind for them. It really makes content that much easier. So really important to kind of stay consistent with it and kind of preview for your audience, like what's tomorrow, what are you going to talk about? And again, be organized and saying like, okay, my next scheduled live is going to be tomorrow at 11 a.m. And just know that I'll be here every, again, if you're doing it every single day, signal to your audience so that they know they can kind of schedule it into the day. They get really, create that habit over time. And the key is, kind of getting, putting out content that your audience really cares about. So this is kind of one of the key things that as a coach and as a business, you kind of have to start out by focusing on a subset of people, focus on a specific niche. And the reason that's so important is that you can start speaking their language, start thinking about the things that they really care about. If you're trying to talk to a broad audience, it's going to be really hard to create content that really resonates with people and gets them to show up day after day because you're just trying to, speak to everybody. And it's just going to become a very generalized message that doesn't really resonate as much. But if you're talking to a subset of people about the problems that they're dealing with, offering solutions for the things that they're dealing with, and really talking about how you're going out there and really documenting your journey a little bit more, that's really helpful as well. And the key for me, and this is what I say to clients all the time, is don't talk about so much stuff. Try to keep it to one single idea. Go out there, leave your message again, as you go along and as you show up more and more. That's where you can kind of go back and forth in the comments, have kind of a conversation with your audience as they type it in, and that's really helpful. And obviously that'll create longer and longer videos for you. But go out there, have one single message, kind of have a point, tell a story around it. Don't just try and teach. Don't talk down to people. That's one of the key things that I see a lot of coaches do is they kind of view themselves as the expert and they're kind of talking down to their audience. Really want to be talking kind of eye to eye with people, sharing stories just like you would on a Sunday evening with your family around the table. Let's kind of share some stories that are relevant for your audience, offer some solutions, show some value, demonstrate your expertise. Those are all great things to share in your live videos. And again, think of it as your own TV show. You don't have to go on ABC or NBC or any of those to get your voice out there. The great thing about social media is you can show up anytime you want, push that live button, and your audience, again, is going to get notified. So I'll just show you this for a second. If I just pan away, one of the things that you see, this is LinkedIn. So, this is one of the things that you'll see anytime you go live. Here's one that, was a few, like yesterday or a few days ago, 7 hours ago. It's going to let you know at the top of the key. Here's the notifications. Tracy Oswald went live. It's going to show it. It's going to show it at the top of my notifications anytime somebody goes live within my audience, and then it's going to show you the replay as well. So, within the notifications, obviously, with a lot of different people having a lot of different friends and groups and things like that, this notification, checklist can get really busy. But that's the thing. Like you going live, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube is going to put you to the top of the list. It's going to be almost in kind of a flashing red button as well, especially on LinkedIn. So it makes it really clear that you should click on it and view it and comment on it as well. And then again, it's going to be here in the replays as well. And same thing on Facebook as well. It's going to put it at the top of those notifications. It's going to make it really clear that you should check this out. And again, as you check it out more and more, that's where they're going to send out notifications. You can actually have people, if you do it on an organized way, you can actually send out reminders as well. So if you do it every day at such and such time, you can set it up so that your viewers get a reminder on their phone, which makes it even more likely that they're going to show up and listen to what you have to say. So, that's number one. So again, one of the strategies that I talk about is really going out there and kind of demonstrating your expertise. That's one specific strategy that I'll talk about among the three. Among this is kind of these live videos, a way for people to get to know you a little bit more personally as you tell some of those personal stories, the things that kind of interest you, but also showing the business side, how you're helping people, talking about stories that you're having with prospects, talking about your client success stories. Those are all great things to talk about in your live videos as you go along. And again, showing up on a consistent basis kind of keeps you top of mind, especially as people start to get interested in your coaching. If they have somebody within their network, that's a great referral. Again, you're top of mind. You become that one and only option among all the rest. And again, think of all your peers where they're terrified of being on video. The fact that you're showing up on a consistent basis, getting really, being top of mind, and they can kind of see your voice. They can hear the tone. They can get to know your personality a lot better on video versus, texts or recorded videos and things like that. And then again, as your audience builds, they can have a direct connection with you. You can have a conversation back and forth. They can leave comments in there. You can ask questions in your live and get them to engage with you as you go along. And then the great thing is that you can kind of continue the conversation. You can, in your live video, what you should do at the end is always have some type of call to action. So saying like, okay, if you want to check out more of my content, check out below in the comments. I've got one of my lead magnets. Here's my website link, whatever it is, however you want to continue that conversation. Again, if you're doing that every single day, it's going to build up your email list. It's going to build up more web traffic for you as well. So it's a great way to just get more eyeballs and attention on your coaching business. And again, the social media platforms are making it easy for you, for your entire network to kind of see that you are going live and they're out there, and people, will give you that chance, and that will create more conversations, and those conversations will lead to hopefully more clients as you go along. So again, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. This is just one of over 20 strategies that I'm going to talk about over the next few weeks. It's going to help you build up your coaching business, scale it to the point where you want to build out your group programs, masterminds, fill out your one-on-one schedules. I'm going to lay this out in a way that makes it really clear on what strategies are good for you from a personality perspective. I'm going to run through how to actually test out some of these strategies and find out if they're a good fit for you. Then how to narrow it down into these 3 specific strategies that you should be doing every single day, every single week, to make sure that you are booking clients, on a consistent basis, and you don't have to depend on referrals or anybody else to fill up your calendar. You can do it anytime you have an opening in your calendar. You can go back to these strategies and pick up a client that week. So really powerful in how you're doing it. Again, if you want to learn a little bit more about my services, go to mindsetcopy.com. Until next time, see you.